we go. I'm in a very good mood today. My best mate's getting married in Cyprus next week, so I'm buzzing. Haven't seen all my friends and family for about 9 months now since I moved out into Perth, WA. So I'm buzzing. So let's start. We're going to do a full body mobility class. So you're going to start on your knees. If you find staying on your knees really uncomfortable, then you can do the standing. I'm just being on my knees because of the camera angle is better. So let's begin, shall we? We're going to start with our hands out to the side. So one palm facing up, one palm facing down. We're going to look to the palm facing up, and we're going to think about turning our pinky finger up to the sky. And the other hand, you're going to think about bringing the index finger in. So externally turning our one hand and internally rotating the other hand. We're now going to hold it here and then swap hands. The other side now is coming up, externally rotating the one that you're looking at and internally rotating the one down. So this is a really good one for our shoulders, our cervical spine, our neck mobility. We're just going to pause at each side, reaching as far as we can, and then swapping sides. Okay, we'll just do one more each side. So really externally rotating that one and then internally rotating the other. And then last one, holding it there. And then relax. Now we're going to come on to our wrists. So we're going to do some cock facing wrist mobility. So nice wide fingers on the mat. We're just going to bring our weight over our hands slightly. So the more over we are, the harder it's going to be. The more back, the less intense it's going to be. So just choose your intensity. And we're just going to turn our hands in all the way until our fingertips are facing our knee. And then we're going to bring it all the way back the other way. So turn our fingertips the other way, fingertips facing our knee again. And again, bring it out to the side, bring it in front, all the way in, hold it there, and then bring it all the way back the other way. Hold it here. Maybe add some rocks. And again, move it out, all the way in. Add some rocks. So just some gentle rocks, nothing crazy. Bring it back, one more. And then add some rocks. Next, we're going to come into some finger press ups. So you're going to make nice wide fingers. I'm going to just come into like a press up. So you're just going to bring your hands flat and then come up onto your fingertips. So bring your hands flat, come up onto your fingertips. So this is a really good one to build that strength in your wrists and your fingers, which sometimes could be the reason maybe if you've got weak wrists. This one is a good one to do to try and strengthen them. Okay, so just do a couple of these, up and down. Nice wide fingers. Oh, start to burn. And one more. Good. And then just come into some wrist circles, just one at a time. Do one direction, one the other. And then we're going to come in onto all fours, tuck your toes. We're going to drive our hips up, coming into a downward dog. So just going to pedal out your feet, maybe bring your hips side to side. Add some movement here. Then we're going to bend our knees and we're going to push forward, coming into a wave. So you're going to round your back as much as you can, pushing your hands into the floor. We're going to roll into a plank. Then we're going to drop our hips to the floor, coming into an upward dog. You're going to look to your left shoulder. You're going to look to your right. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to bring your hips back up again, back into that downward dog. Again, adding some movement here, pedaling out your feet, bringing your hips side to side. Just doing whatever you feel feels good. Then we're going to bend our knees as much as we can, bringing our chest to our thighs, extending our arms fully. We're going to push forward into that plank position, rounding our back as much as we can, coming into a wave, bringing our hips down to the floor, gaze forward, over that left shoulder, over that right shoulder, And we're going to come back up again, one more. So pushing your hands into the floor, lengthening that spine, pedaling at your feet, moving your hips side to side. Then bending our knees again, bringing our chest to our thigh. We're going to roll forwards into that wave, rounding our back as much as we can, coming into that plank position, dropping our hips to the floor, gaze forward, looking over that left, looking over that right, and then coming back into an all-four position. So just wiggle your hips a little bit. If your wrists hurt, maybe just come onto the tops, just shake them off a little bit. So the next one, we're going to bring our right knee up to the sky. We're going to come into hip cars. You're going to bring it out to the side. You're going to bring it into your chest. Can you get your nose to your knee? Then back out behind. We're going to do 3 big circles one way, and then 3 we're going to reverse. So bring it out to the side, bring it into the middle. Key things here is trying to keep those hips facing down. So try not to open up your hips like this. We're just moving that hip joint in its full range. Bring it back behind, bring it out to the side, bring it into the middle. Once you've done 3, you're then going to reverse it. So you're going to start with your knee up to the sky, gaze forward. Then we're going to round our back, bring that knee to your nose, bring it out to the side, bring it behind. And again, bring it into your nose, bring it out to the side, bring it behind. One more time, bring it to your nose, bring it out to the side, bring it behind. Good. And then just shake your hips side to side, bring your knees together. We're just going to bring our knees side to side. Just a nice little one to do in between each one. Going into that hip joint, into our lower back. Now we're going to go into the left side. So same thing, you're going to bring that left knee up to the sky. You're going to bring it out to the side. You're going to bring it into your nose. Can you get your nose to knee? Bring it up to the sky. Bring it out to the side. Bring it back into your nose. One more time. Then we're going to reverse the direction. Bring it back up to the sky. Now we're going to reverse. So gaze forward, knee to the sky. Bring it into our nose. Can you touch it? Bring it up to the side. Bring it up to the sky. And again, to your nose, out to the side, up to the sky. One more time. Out to the side, up to the sky. And again, coming back into that side to side, bringing your hips to the one side and then to the other side. Get a nice stretch in your lower back. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, going back to the right side again. I'm just going to so you can see my leg. So bringing your right leg up to the sky, we're going to bring it out to the side. Now we're going to hold it here. You can keep it bent, which is easier, or if you want to make it harder, you can straighten it. Now it's going to come up and down. We're going to come into 5 pulses. Ready? So bring your foot off the floor. 1, touch the floor. 2, back to the floor. 3, 4, 5. Have a little rest. Now we're going to hold it for 5 seconds, keeping your legs straight. Ready? Bring it up. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it. Place it down flat. We're going to come up into a standing kind of half frog position. You're going to have your hands on your hips. We're going to come into like a good morning. So you'll feel this in your adductors, and you're just going to come into a good morning. You're going to push your foot into the floor. So your foot is flat, your heel's coming in towards you, and we're going to drive our hips back. Keep pulling that foot into you. We're going to hold it at the bottom position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, have a little rest. Now we're going to come back down. We're going to turn our toes up to the sky. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull that heel into us, driving our hips back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. Now place your feet, your toes down again. You're going to drive back, and this time we're going to lift our heel off the floor. And I want you to think about driving your knee towards the floor. So your heel's off the floor, kind of like internally rotating our hip, and we're just going to push down on our toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Place your hands down to the floor, and we're just going to come into some gentle rocks forwards and backwards. Good. That one can be quite spicy. I do apologise. Nice, just rocking forwards and backwards. And then we're going to come to the other side. So now our left leg is going to do the work. So you're going to bring our left leg out to the side. So you see me? So left leg is out. Sorry, we're going to bring our left knee up to the sky. We're going to bring it out to the side. And then we're going to either keep it bent or straighten it. And we're going to do 5 pulses again. So touch the floor, bring it up 5 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place it down. Come into a kneeling position. Bring your hands on your hips. Same thing again. So push that heel into the floor and your foot. You're going to drive your hips back. We're going to hold the bottom position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Now you're going to turn your feet to the sky, pushing that heel down. Same thing, drive your hips back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. And then we're going to turn our foot back to the floor, and we're going to lift our heel off the floor, pushing our toes into the floor, driving that knee inwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring your hands on the floor, and then we're just going to rock forwards and backwards. That left foot is flat on the floor. So those 2 are really good ones for your abduction of your hip and your adduction of your hip. So they're 2 of my favourites that I like to do for that. Right, now the next one is quite spicy. So we're going to come into a frog position. So important note here is that our feet are turned out and we're keeping our knee and our ankles in line. So our knees should be on the outside of our hips, and we're just going to bring in our hips back. So if you see me from the side, this is how it looks. Now from here, we're just going to come into some little pulses, just to kind of ease ourselves into this position. And if you do find this quite uncomfortable, what you can do is just come into a half frog position instead. Now we're going to work on our internal rotation here. So we're going to lift our left foot off the floor. We're going to lean forwards into it. We're going to tuck our tailbone slightly. And we're just going to lift that foot for 5 seconds. Okay, so pushing that knee in, we're going to lift it off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Good. Now we're going to lift our right foot off the floor. So keep trying to just move that hip joint. Try not to like come forwards with it, what a lot of people do. We're keeping our knees in the same place, we're keeping our hips in the same place, and we're just lifting that foot. Ready? So right foot comes off the floor this time. So lift off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Coming back into those little rocks. So back and forth. Little rocks. We're going to do 1 more each side, and then we're going to turn into the external rotation of our hip. So ready, going to lift that foot off, push that knee in, just moving that hip joint for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the right foot comes off the floor, keeping those hips in the same place. You're going to lift it off for 5. Oh, my hip just clicked. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowest 5 seconds ever. And we're just going to come into that rocking back and forth again. So this time we're going to do the opposite way. So we're going to lift our knee off the floor, and this is going to help our external rotation of our hip. So just come into some rocks again, forwards and backwards. Then come into a neutral position. So in the middle, we don't too much forwards, and we're not coming too much back. Tucking that tailbone in slightly. We're going to lift that left knee off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down, come into those rocks. And then we're going to come in onto the right knee this time. Ready? So lifting that right knee off the floor. I'm going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into those rocks. So one more each side. Up and down just a few times. If your wrists get too sore as well, you can always make fists. Sometimes mine get a bit tired, so I just like to make fists instead. So again, bring that knee off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into those rocks. And then the last side now, right side, ready, lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down back into those rocks. Lovely jubbly. Now we're going to come and work on our hip extension. So left foot forward, come into a lunge position. We're going to start in just like an easy lunge to start with. So quite a short lunge. Tuck that tailbone, make yourself nice and long. Bring your hips forward. And we're just going to come into a 5-second hold. So you're going to tuck that toe. You're going to lift your back knee off the floor. We're going to hold it for 5, then down, 5, 3 each side. Okay? Each set, then we're going to make the lunge longer. So ready, tuck your tailbone, hips forward, tuck that right toe, lift it off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down, hold that lunge, take a deep breath, and back into it. Ready, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it back down. Oh, there's a mosquito. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, one more time. Ready? Bring that knee off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Oh, I didn't make it longer, but I hope you did. I forgot to make it longer. But that was the point. We'll do it on the next side now. So right foot forwards this time. And again, each set, if you want to make it longer to make it harder, then do that. So start quite short, tuck that tailbone, hips forward, tuck in that left foot this time, hands on your hips, lean forward slightly, lift that back knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Again, make it longer this time, if you didn't in the last set. And again, tuck that toe, bring it off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Make it longer. Whew. Ready, deep breath. And lift off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. So going back to our left leg. Oh gosh. So we're just going to come into some ankle fun stuff. So we're going to come into like a deep lunge. And you can bring this back leg in if you want. And we're just going to put pressure onto that left knee. Bringing our knee over our toe. Keeping that heel on the floor. So just working on that dorsiflexion, which sometimes, a very common problem is people lose mobility in this part. So this is a really good one to work on that. So we're going to hold it down. We're going to push down. Bring our heel in towards us for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to lift up on our tippy toes, and we're going to hold it there, and we're going to do 5 pulses, so down and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back into that passive stretch where you're just pushing it down and bringing your heel in towards you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more set. So up on your tippy toes and come down 5 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, it burns. And then back into that passive stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side. Same thing. So push that knee over your toe. You can bring that back leg in slightly, hands on your knee, and we're just going to push down, bringing your heel in towards you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come up on your tippy toes for 1, 2, keep pushing down on that knee, 3, 4, good, and 5, and then back into that hold, pushing that heel in towards you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again lift up for 1, 2, 3, this is so hard, 4, 5, and then back into that passive stretch. Last one, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just shake it off. Whew. Okay, bringing that left leg forwards, coming back into a lunge position, tucking that tailbone. We're going to bring our hands on our head. So we're going to come into some thoracic mobility work this time. So leaning into that lunge, hands on your head. I want you to imagine you have 2 glass walls either in front of you and behind, and we're just coming into a side bend. So keeping that side on position, we're going to come to the side, come back up, and then to the other side. So we're going to do 6 in total, and I want you just to hold the bottom position, keep that side on angle, and then swap sides. Good. Hold it there. Deep breaths. Going as far to the floor as you can. And then one more. Good. Keeping in this lunge position. We're going to come into some rotations this time. So we're going to bring our right hand in front, our left hand back, and we're going to hold the side on angle. So we're going to hold it here, twist as much as we can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to place your right hand on your left knee, and then we're just going to twist back. We're going to try and force this twist this time. And we're going to do that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hand back on, twist as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, push against as hard as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, swapping sides now. So right foot forwards, hands on your head, coming into the side bends now. The other side. So one, imagine those 2 glass walls either side of you, tucking that tailbone, coming as far to the side as you can. Slow and controlled, pausing at each end range. Good. Get a nice hip stretch as well at the same time. Oh, especially when you go in towards that front knee, you can really feel that stretch. Okay, once you've done 6, we're again going to come back into that thoracic. So left hand forward, right hand back. We're going to twist as much as we can. We're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hand on your right knee. Twist back as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist back as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. As much as you can. Twist back into it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, relax. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, coming onto some shoulders. We're going to lie down on our bellies. We're going to come into some swimmers. So, hands out onto your lower back, head down. We're going to bring our hands off our lower back, bringing it to a T, then bringing it all the way over our head. Back to that T, back to our lower back. If you do struggle with swimmers, what I suggest you do instead is just bring your hands out like this, and then just come up and down. And just focus on doing that for now. And then bringing your hands like a W position. Okay? So, starting on our back, we're just going to do 5 swimmers. Ready? Head down, lift up, bring it to a T, bring it over your head. So, slow and controlled. Keeping your hands as high off the floor as you can. And try not to lift your chest when you do it. We're keeping our chest on the mat, and we're just getting that full range in this position. Using that scapula, working on that scapular mobility and strength. Oh! We always need to focus on that scapula. When we have shoulder mobility issues, we need to look at our scapula. Can you control your scapula? That's rule number one. If you can't, then we need to look at that. Okay, once you've done 5, we're going to come into one of my favourites, is the scorpion pose. So we're going to do it with our arms bent. We're going to bring our left heel into our left glute. We're going to bring it to our opposite arm. We're going to do some PNF stretching here. So with our right hand, we're going to push down for 10 seconds, relax. We'll do that 3 times. Okay, I just swallowed a bug. Okay. Excuse me. Right, ready? So push that right hand into the floor, bring that leg around for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can come out the stretch to relax. Give it a little wiggle. Then come back into it again. Ready? Push down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little wiggle. One more. Ready? Push down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. So left hand, now we're pushing down. Right foot's coming to the left side. Pushing down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little wiggle. Bring it back around. Ready? Push down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little wiggle. One more. Here we go. Bring it round for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little wiggle. Last wiggle. Okay, push your hands up. Come into a prayer pose this time. So start in a tabletop position. You're going to drop to your elbows. You're going to bring your hands like a prayer. I'm praying, and you push your elbows into the mat, and you're going to tuck your tailbone in. We're going to do, again, same kind of thing. We're going to push down for 10, relax, push down, relax. Okay, so tuck your tailbone, push your elbows into the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. This is a really good one to stretch out your lats, your triceps, which can be sometimes what's limiting your shoulder mobility. And again, so push those elbows down, tuck your tailbone for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then melt your chest, relax, take a deep breath. And we're going to do one more. Ready? Pushing those elbows into the floor, tuck that tailbone. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. So we're just going to come into one last pose. So you're just going to come onto your bottom. And we're just going to come into the plow pose. So this is a really nice one for your spine. So we're just going to rock forwards and backwards, bringing your feet over your head. You can hold it here if you want with your hands on your lower back. Walk your feet side to side. Nice deep breaths. If you find this uncomfortable, you can just kind of roll back and forth on your spine. Working on that spine mobility. Just do 30 seconds here. Have a little play round. Oh, it feels good. Okay, one last breath here. Take a deep breath. And then just slowly come back onto bottoms. And we will finish on there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next weekly follow along. See ya, have a good day.